gang. Of course, that was Brian May's very tasty guitar solo to We Will Rock You. Happens at the end of that song. Very much in the Brian May style, and it's basically based on chords. Not too tough. I think you'll get it, and I hope you enjoy it. Let's talk about the sound first. Of course, I'm using a Gibson SG. I'm playing out of the bridge pickup, and what I'm doing is I'm using a Vox AC30 amp model, as usual, with the gain way up on this guy. And I've also taken out, I'm emphasizing the mid-range on this guitar and taking out some of the top end, so it sounds a little more bottom heavy. Alright, let's check it out note for note. Okay guys, this is going to be, I think, surprisingly short and sweet. We've got a solo that's basically in A, okay, but it starts out with a power chord of C. And then it goes into your A. There's really only 2 chords, and the whole solo's around chords, so that's a pretty good deal. The 2 chords are A and D. Alright, but it starts out with this sequence. It's very much like Really Got Me. You can see how it sounds like Really Got Me, Van Halen's version. Alright? So what starts out with is a chord that's it's an A chord, and then you're going to hit on the 6th string and bend up just slightly, and then hit your A chord again. Alright, very useful sequence to know if you don't know it. And the whole Brian May part, let's do the whole beginning part. Okay, so that part right there is just playing your little bendy A to the G thing there, and I'm going to palm mute when I'm doing the. Okay, so I'm going to palm mute with my palm on the right hand to get that the little thwacks. That's just the timing. Okay, so it goes like this. Okay, that's the first part. Then he slides up a whole octave. Very much a Brian May maneuver here. And instead of playing what the Stones would play or the Black Crowes, Good Time Rock and Roll, he's going to play it up here an octave, which is very much Queen. Okay, so to do that, you're playing open 14, 14, 14 on the 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd strings. Okay, that's the A chord, and you're going to hammer on to the open, or the, I'm sorry, you're going to hammer on to, on the 4th string, the 16th, and on the 2nd string, the 15th, which is a D chord. So you're going from an A chord and hammering on to a D. Okay? One more time slowly. You can do that a couple times. Okay. The second part, coming out of that, you're going to do the hardest line. It's only single note stuff, and it's all based around an A chord and I guess slightly D chord. All right, so here's the line. Okay, that's the hardest line of the solo, and it is a cool line. Let's cover it. So it starts out on the 14th, right after you open up this, you're just going to hit that 14th on the 2nd, and hold the bar if you can, because that bar is going to help you in this. So I play with my 4th finger. I'm going to play the 17th and pull off to the 15th, like so. And here's the whole beginning sequence. Oops, yeah, right. Okay, so to do that, I'm playing the 17th, I'm pulling off to the 15th, and then I strike the 2nd on the 14th, on the 2nd string on the 14th, and the 2nd string on the 1st string on the 14th. So it's kind of like, you know, you're pulling and you hit this intermediate note on the 14th, which is kind of a note of a chord. Okay, and that's how it goes. Then you come to the 17th on the 2nd string, and you're going to play that note, which is an E, on the 17th 2nd fret or 2nd string, and you're going to hit an open E on the 1st. And then you do this little guy, which is 15th. You're going to bar on the second and third strings, and you're going to play 15th, pull off to the 14th, hit the 14th, and back to the 15th on the second string, like so. And the important thing is to leave that ringing. Come out of it, you play 15th. On the second string, you play 15th, 14th, and then 16th, 14th on the third. All right, whole line slowly. One more time, excruciatingly slowly. See, I can't play it that slowly. All right. Okay. Last line is this. You're going to play the 17th on the second fret, and this is kind of also characteristic of Brian May. Very, very tight bends with some pickouts on them, so that really emphasize the bends. So the last line is like. Okay. So to do that, you're going to play 17th. Pull off to the 14th and back. And then you're going to bend a whole and hold it well. And when you're up there, you're going to articulate it back down. Hit the 14th, and then you're going to do the typical bend on the third, which is on the third string, which is 16, bend up a whole step to the 18th, then pull it down back to the 16th, and you're ending on that 14th. Again, the whole line is like this. Okay, and then you're just at the end sequence, which is your chordal thing there. Okay, and he does that 3 times. All right, and after that, you're all ready to go into We Are the Champions. Okay, hope you enjoyed this one. I hope it's nice and easy for you. And hey, it's another Brian May solo. Cool. All right, talk to you later. Bye.